Century rises where legends bow down. Feet on fire is the way to applaud. Superstar steps and straight from your gods. LexxExpress, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. Palm trees sway when the story unfolds. The echoes of triumphant breezes bold. Lexx paints the skies with an unstoppable might. Every stage it becomes their light. In the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lexx Henry reigns on a decimal tide. Strength in the name, courage in their voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lexx Henry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. On the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lexx Henry reigns an unstoppable tide. Strength in the name, courage in their voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lexx Henry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining
Wow.
so bright. On the shores
Wow, what an intro, ladies and gentlemen. What an intro. Are you guys ready for an awesome Sunday Night Heat episode? Are you guys ready for some WWE 2k26 dropping next week? I don't think you guys can hear me right now because I see the chat moving a little slow and sleepy. I don't think you guys are ready. I thought you guys would be ready. What is going on? What's happening here? What's happening? We have WWE 2k26 right around the corner, and this is how you're acting tonight? For Sunday Night Heat, we got the red background. Got the little blue light in the front here. We're cozy. A little snuggled up with our CM Punk jacket. Roman Reigns hat. And you guys are sleepy? All right. Always ready like Matt Cardona. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sleepy. I'm trying to get hyped up with you guys right now. I was offline and away from social media for a little bit. We had some new ringside reports. My faction details dropped. Everything was revealed this week because now we're going to be getting all the new details from the creators that were there live. So what's the new headline? New entrances, new screenshots, and tomorrow we get gameplay. That's the big headline. There we go. Let's put that nice and centered. And I want you guys to take a quick look at the sub count there. You guys see the sub count on the screen? Last time we streamed and did a video, that's what the sub count was looking like. I am happy to announce right here, right now, that we have crushed the numbers. The numbers have been crushed, ladies and gentlemen, because right now I can say thank you. We crossed 18,000 subscribers. We are at 18,088, well on our way to 20K. The numbers have arrived, and that is where we're at. All right, so let's do what we always do when we're excited and hyped up, and let's talk about what we enjoyed this past reveal weekend. Whatever you guys saw, what did you enjoy most? List one thing that you saw that really got you excited. Congrats. Thank you. And while you guys are writing everything, I'm going to give you the shout out you deserve. We got Leader, Ace, Beast, Karduki, Dre, Kamazuki, Trying, Golden Star, got Plays, Hanzo. Let me see. We got Golden, Jalen up here, Gato, Ruiz, Brielle, Giselle, Byron, Joker, Nathan. Who else we got? We got Mafia, the other Ace, John Cena, the GOAT. Bishop was here earlier. VJ was here earlier. I see you guys. And girls. More flexibility with Universe. That's what you're happy with about? Okay. Raj says, congratulations. Thank you. Everything. You just love everything. What up, Malik? 2K in general. It's so good this year. It seems that way. Julia's model. Congrats, Lex. Choking out the community in a sleeper hold. Hey, man, no holds, Lex. We're not holding back. He's on the road to finish his story. Nah, man, our story's just beginning. What you talking about? I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Congrats. Let's road to 20K. That's what we're trying to do. Carmelo Hayes model has me impressed. Well, I'll tell you what. I haven't seen everything. I've seen some of the rumblings in Discord. Lex lost his beard like new DX HBK. Man, I had a match where I put my beard on the line and I just lost. Hold on. Why are we so zoomed in? Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. A little percentage. Let me see how I do this. We're gonna do 3 tabs. Move tab to new window. We're gonna open up Twitter. Then we're gonna do the chat box here. That way I could set up, read the chat. And multitask. Congrats on 18K. We hitting 20K. That's what I'm saying, man. Thank you. You think we get Cardona in early access? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't have that feeling that we're getting Cardona early access. Went with one-on-one with Lexus King. Loser loses beard. Yep. That's pretty much what happened. I do know tomorrow we're getting information on the ringside pass. I'm looking forward to it. The other model looks more updated with the hairline. Same old game with just some new models and entrances. IGN is set to reveal the full roster and ratings this Friday. Really? He's probably the last DLC, maybe. I haven't seen anything, guys. I'm literally lost in the sauce, so we're gonna see everything here together. Look, I was running out of the water bottles, and look at what I brought to stay hydrated on stream. We got the Great Value Spring Bottle Gallon. All right, we got water, not as much as usual. We usually have a bunch of bottles lined up ready to go, but today we have a little bit of this gallon left, and we're gonna be drinking some of this as we talk through the night. What up, Anthony? Yeah, man, we gotta get a little shout out for that spring water. We got some spring water. The marketing has to be better. How's that so? How do we need the marketing to be better? So cheers. What overall do you think is for our tribal chief Roman Reigns? 97. Cheers to an awesome week of news. And cheers to WWE 2k26 dropping next week. All right. So cheers to that. I'm drinking out of the gallon. I did this exaggerated amount of water on purpose because we have a lot to go over that I haven't seen. All right. We got our first sip of the stream. So, WWE posted everything on Twitter. Is that what's going on? I look the hat. Thank you, man. I'm glad you like the hat. Let's try for a live stream. Byron, we're here right now. What do you mean tomorrow? What up, Royal Family? What do you mean tomorrow? What up, Steven? Sipping on some Rockstar? Yeah, but Cornell was answering questions like about the ringside. All right, so we're going to pull up WWE 2K's Twitter and we're going to pull up Cornell's page. How does that sound? I'm ready for the island, man. We got the spring we got the spring water for a reason. Because we're going to be thirsty in the island. By the way, Lex, they showed Dragunov on SmackDown and he has the same outdated model. No! Did they try making him look at least more jacked? Who am I rooting for at Mania? That's a tough one, man. Bro, I'm not following Cornell, man. I'm gonna pull up the link on Discord. Hold on. I really don't have the Discord. I mean the Twitter. So let me just scroll up real quick. I know he was mentioned in our Twitter. For anyone that hasn't joined our community, join up. All right, so his name is Cornell Gunter. Cornell Gunter. Cornell G. I guess I'll be able to find him now with that. All right, I found him. So you said he was replying to people. So I'll put the replies from his page. But he's talking about music here. Hold on, guys. I'm going through. There's a lot of random posts here, not just replies. I mean, he was definitely on social media today. You're watching me on the big screen tonight? You want Tori from DX? Thoughts on Phil Spencer retiring? We'll talk about that in a little bit. We got a lot of wrestling to get into first. Let me put my Discord here. That's my Discord. All right, so I think I found some of them. All right, let's stop wasting time. Let's just start with this, with the shenanigans. I guess, hold on, because I don't want to do the full PC screen. See how I have it? I don't want to do the full PC screen like this. So this is what I'll do. I know this is a rough cut, guys. I did not set up to do any of this stuff, but I want to do it right now with you. Very, very unprofessional, but we're doing it in real time together, so it is what it is. All right, so just hang in there. We'll survive. All right, I think. All right, we got it. We got it. He was responding about the... All right, got you. Well, that's way too big. But I could definitely do this right here. Zoom it into there. That way we take out all that extra space. All right, there. That way you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. And then I'll put my my camera a little bigger, okay? So let's put my camera a little bigger here. Being super unprofessional. I know, man. I know. I just didn't really plan this through because I didn't know how much information we had, but you guys want to go over the details, and I feel you on it. I want to see the details as well. So I'm all for it. All right, there we go. That looks pretty sweet. Kind of tight-lipped on the RXP. All right, so I guess let's start with... Damn, there's a lot going on here, guys. There's a lot going on here. All right, so we already... Let me pause the music, too. All right, so we already saw this about the showcase. How do you guys feel about the showcase? Are you guys excited about the showcase? Let's get a feel for how the chat is feeling about the showcase. Yes, but I mean, I'm starting with MyRise first. But you're right, yeah, they did reveal MyRise. But I wanted to start about the showcase with CM Punk. Are you guys feeling good about that? Boo Hogan. Don't mind him. He's just there blurred out. Showcase is okay, but man, I'm liking the showcase this year. I'm a Punk fan. Me too. You're excited? Yes. Anything about Punk is a win? Lesnar in the showcase? Yep. All right, so a lot of positive with the showcase. So the reason I brought up the showcase first is because that was one of the first things that was revealed, and then we had some other things revealed along the way, but something that goes hand in hand with the showcase is MyRise. Why? Well, because MyRise has its own set of unlockables, and MyRise is also going to be featuring, you know, cutscenes and story development. So it's basically the other mode in the game that offers a story. So now let me ask you, how are you feeling about MyRise? You know, Paul Heyman being involved, Jordan Grace, Braun Breaker. Why do they keep calling Braun bronze? Bro, he's gold, not bronze. I know, like, to me, he looked gold. And I said that in my video, that why, like, I don't care for the gold Braun Breaker. And a lot of people were calling him bronze. And I'm like, is there something that I'm missing here? But I guess it's just that I'm not too sure about it. Are you dropping legit gameplay tomorrow? Chosen, man. I was just kidding about the embargo for myself personally. I will be talking about this stuff. I will be live streaming later on. I will be doing a video covering as much as I can and that I want to cover overall from what I see. But I did not get invited to play the game early. I do not have exclusive footage. So that's as far as I go. He is Bronze Breaker. It was in the video. That's what they call him. Oh, okay. I saw it muted. while breaking down the video for copyrights. I didn't listen to the fact that they called him bronze, but good eye. Thank you. Well, good ears. Thank you for letting me know. Should have been Lesnar and Heyman in my rise. Maybe it's the lighting. Thanks for the explanation. I only have played my GM. Excited to try other modes for the first time. Yeah, I think this is a game that really benefits those who play other modes. My rise looks great. What Brian the Sellout did to... Brian has some footage he's going to be dropping tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he got for us. I haven't talked to him personally about what he was able to get, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Graphics look cleaner. I think they do. Shout out to you and Kenny Bomb. Kenny Bomb and I have been going ham this year every week, dropping collabs, and we're going to push forward after the game comes out. We talked about that already briefly. So we are going to continue doing those kinds of videos where we kind of do like a town hall meeting and talk about the game and focus on things that we want to talk about and share with you guys. And I'll also have gameplay in there. So we have more videos dropping throughout the year. It's not just now for the hype season. And we also have more streams as well. Belts still look bad and dull. Could be the lighting in certain areas, but yeah. Lex and Kenny got left behind while Jesse and Brian snuck off to Creator Fest. So crazy. They got the footage, man. We can't wait to see what they got tomorrow. We're going to see what everyone is uploading tomorrow for sure. I'm going to be checking out Pro Wrestling Shoot, Assemble, and of course, Just Brian. Those are the three that I follow here personally. Waiting for the Fiend's entrance. Will we end up seeing Lex versus Kenny and Brian? Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, let's see how the game ends up. Yeah, Assemble did go out there too. Smack Talks was there too. That's awesome. I'm glad we don't have to beat My Rise 6 times. So yeah, My Rise is going to have those live events. You're going to be able to just keep playing over and over and over without feeling the need to start over and doing different characters. Like you can enjoy My Rise one and done and then just continue grinding post My Rise story. So I do like that. That was a cool feature they talked about. So I'm just trying to get familiar with how the chat is feeling. We haven't talked in a couple of days, and I know they gave out some information, so I wanted to go over the 2 showcase and My Rise modes. You know, the 2 story modes. Danger was there, Small Fro, BDE. That's awesome, man, that all of them got out there. Yo, Lex, so ready for 26? Me too. 4-man DX, I hope so, but I don't know. All right, so let's start off with this one right here. I think this is a good starting point. I haven't seen this screenshot. It came out 8 hours ago. You can see Asuka and Kairi Sane. How are you guys feeling about this particular screenshot? For me personally, wow, that was a big You heard that? Gotta get that pop filter out here. For me personally, I think that they look really good. I feel like the graphics, for as much as we're saying it looks the same, they have these character models on point, and it's really hard to say that they don't look good. It's really, really difficult. Looks amazing in my opinion. You should be able to do My Rise with a WWE superstar. I agree. 100%. I feel like, let me lower I don't like the way it's popping actually. I have it a little, there we go. I don't like that you're doing all these things with created characters. I like using real wrestlers, and I wish there was an option there for us to import a real wrestler. Most of the females have gotten huge upgrades. Oh yeah. One of the biggest things that I can say about the females this year is that they really went in on the different layers of hairstyles with the variety that we've already seen. We haven't seen everyone yet, but I feel like they gave us, different particular hairstyles, and you could really see the attention to detail. Even if they don't move how we want it to move, it's still interesting to see that they do look really well. What mode are you most looking forward to? Great question. Great question. For me, I want to see what the island has to offer this year. I hope that it's a lot more than what we got last year. PS5 Pro is going to look fabulous. I sure hope so. Who do I plan on playing with first? Joe Hendry's one of them. Ricky Saints is another. I like playing with new superstars that I haven't had in previous years, so I'll look into the roster day one and go from there. For my rise, if you want all the rewards, you have to play through it twice as a face and as a heel. Oh, okay, so you have to play. All right. So I'm wrong about what I just said. Thank you for bringing that up. Super good to see how the models are looking this year. Not perfect, but definitely seeing the next-gen upgrades. With certain superstars, you could really see the difference. Looks like their attire from Crown Jewel. Congratulations on the collaboration. I'm glad you've enjoyed them. Adding the island to PC was a great addition. For those that are on PC, for sure. Wish we didn't have to create our own custom superstar every year. They should do an import feature. For you, it's Rusev. Oh yeah, Rusev is definitely one that I want to see. My faction is scaring me, bro. They didn't share enough information. It feels like they didn't go all in with it this year. All right, so we got another one here is HBK Suck It. 8 hours ago as well. How are you guys feeling about HBK? Look at his attire. You could see the belt under the attire, which I love. Remember, back then they had issues doing this. And as the years have gone on, we've seen more and more attires have the belts under. I like that. Not a fan of HBK's face. Well, it's kind of the angle, right? He looks too old for that time period. I mean, he's clean shaven. I think you're probably saying that because of that mark he has there. Let me blow this picture up here. Let's make it a little bigger. I guess I could just put... There you go. I think it's more because of this right here, folks. That line right there makes you feel like he may be looking too old, but it's the angle, the you know, just his posture. I like that we finally have a different DX attire, though. What? It's finally here. A different DX attire. Hair is wrong, no stubble. Logo is backwards on the left glove. Yo, y'all pick up on the craziest things. That's his 2000. Is it? I mean, I'm reading. I'm trying to see what you guys have to say. Let me duplicate. Hold on a second. What up, Ant? What's going on, man? Let me duplicate this. Let me see. Hold on a second. Display capture. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna pull up the comments. Let's see what the comments are saying. I got confused for a second. All right, so what's the status? Let's hit a like here. Great selection on the attire. Looks great. Just missing his necklace. That said, the facial sculpt and age appears more consistent with HBK circa 2007. 1997 DX in your house. Okay, I see what you guys are saying now. So these are the images he provided. He is missing the stubble. All right. Fair enough. See, that's why I like talking to you guys about these things. That's why I like talking to you guys about these things, because it's not that I'm trying to give them a pass or that I'm trying to be, Mr. Hey, 2K did this perfect, did this right, or whatever. I'm honestly sometimes lost in the sauce. Just because you see me on here doesn't mean that I have every answer and that I know every single thing. What I do know is that we have 111 people and 51 likes. If we can get past 80 likes, that would be amazing. It would help this stream, this video, right? If you're watching it back as a video, it would really help the channel. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, that's why I really enjoy doing these live streams, so we can interact and really break bread over what they've revealed and talked about, because I like the attire. And I'm really, really happy that they chose a different attire. But I also didn't realize that he was wrong. But Lex, look at how they fixed Kane after the criticism. They'll probably touch up Sean as well. There is a stubble, but it's not 100% the same as the picture. It looks good to me still. All right, let's zoom in here. Let's see what Ant is talking about. Can we get any closer here? Let me see if we can get a little closer. I don't know if there's an actual stubble, Ant. I don't really see a stubble there. Do you guys see the stubble on your end? I mean, I see there's like a shading here. But he looks very clean look. Open in a new window and zoom. I still don't really see it because the image kind of breaks down. Sean looking like Lexx. I mean, hey, my stubble's already starting. I told you guys my beard grows pretty quick, man. Look. We're already working with a little stubble ourselves, looking a little dirty. A little dirty Dom action coming back. I'll be ready by the time the game comes out. But in all seriousness, I really like the ring gear. I just don't know if you're getting out of the Big Show phase quicker, right? Quicker than you thought. Dirty Lex Hendry. Hell yeah. The belts is very tricky. The belts is very tricky because the thing about the belts is that they struggle for whatever reason to put it like accordingly to the size of the superstar. Grows faster than Juice Robinson. Well, it takes me a while, but I'm already, it's already growing back a little bit. The necklace is one thing that's missing. Yeah, the necklace missing, and especially since this is the Shawn Michaels that we're paying for, right? This is the one that comes as like a bonus character in that pack. Is that what this is exactly? Okay. Yeah, so I mean they have to give you I don't know if you guys have seen my little explosion of sorts where I've gone off on them saying premium content needs to be premium. If we're paying a premium price for this premium content, then it has to be premium. And that's the problem with WWE 2K, that they don't give us the premium content that we're paying premium dollar for. And that kind of applies to this here, right? Because we are getting an awesome attire, but at the end of the day, we're not getting the full experience because he is missing, at the end of the day, certain features that should have already been there. But I will say this too, guys. I will say this too. Hold on. Hold on a second. The fact that we're like looking at Shawn Michaels' face through a microscope, like we are zooming in to this guy's face to see if you can spot little bits of hair. I mean, we are really in that era of nitpicking. And I understand premium content deserves a premium experience for us consumers, right? The fans deserve that premium DLC that we are paying and being advertised. So I will admit that they are in the wrong. I'm not saying that 2K is not in the wrong here because they are missing that necklace. Overall, it's a W to me, but to each his own. I do think it's a W. I agree with you. It's like looking at art, every detail counts. No, you're right. Hey, listen, you guys are right. I'm not taking anything away from the details that you guys are spotting. This is why I really enjoy our interaction. What I said earlier is not cap. Like, I'm not bullshitting you. I genuinely like doing these streams and uploading my videos with my genuine reaction and discussing these things up for conversation, because these are the conversations that I want to have with the community. I want you guys to teach me something I don't know about, and I want to be able to teach maybe somebody out there something they don't know about, inform you on things. You know, it's kind of like a two-way street, whether you guys believe in that or not. It's a two-way street when it comes to communication. So if you guys say, hey, Lex, you know, you might have missed this, or hey, Lex, you didn't notice that, or hey, Lex, they did this, or, you know, if you bring it to my attention and maybe I know about it, maybe I don't. Now, in this particular instance, I'm looking at this Shawn Michaels and I'm like, wow, they finally gave us a different DX, you know, edition of Shawn Michaels. Like, we've pretty much seen the same DX stuff over and over. It's gotten so played out. Even the ones with the regular DX shirt, right? Remember when they used to wear the black shirt that said DX in silver? Like, they could have given us just a regular black DX shirt because they wore that very, very often. So I like this. Now, I don't know. Sponge is saying, wasn't this attire in my faction? Can someone out there help me? Was this indeed in my faction? Lex looks younger. I guess, thanks. Because if he wants his 2K25 model, then why am I paying for DX? Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, you're basically just paying for his attire. You're right, Ace. I wouldn't get too excited considering 2K always finds a way to mess it up. Get well soon, Miss Parker. She's injured. I would love it even better, but I agree, Lex. To hear everyone's thoughts is nice to know about. Yeah, exactly. Like, I would like it even more. It's not that I'm liking it less. 22 or 23 had DX in it? Yeah, but was it this particular attire? AI was great in my opinion in 25, but 26 is really going all out. Yeah, they're adding more stuff. I just can't get on the perfection train. Guy missing a mole and everyone loses their minds. But honestly, HBK needs the de-age. It's like old man Taker on. Yes, I don't like when they do that. The old man look on the young version. I don't know. I don't play my faction. Lex, the dog struck again. Yeah, he did. He came out earlier. I don't want to grapple for every move. What? Yo, Lex, hope you're doing good, man. It's crazy. We're just over a week away. Yes, man. We're getting so close. I was thinking about that today. February has been passing by so quick. What up, Jordan? You play my faction? So no, this HBK was not in there. It was DX, but not the attire. The theme was locked, if you remember. That I remember. I remember the theme being locked. He didn't have the ring gear and was exclusive to my faction. It was before the Personas. All right, so no. DX has been featured in other games, ladies and gentlemen. DX didn't just arrive to the scene. You know, this isn't the first rodeo for DX, if you will. So yes, DX has been here before. but this is a brand new attire. What up, Mania? I agree, it's tough when they miss details, but people expecting perfection will never be satisfied. Still excited for the game. That's a good way to put it. That is a fair assessment. Looking for perfection is RVD. I saw, man, I'm so sorry I missed this donation earlier. Thank you for the 5. I don't mean to disrespect and forget you. Thank you so much for the 5. I truly do appreciate it. I see that you said, hey Lex, hope you're doing well. And what have I missed? Anything of note? Can't wait to see what comes out of Creator Fest. Yeah, so Monday we'll be getting that. And then as far as like things you might have missed, well, I covered it on the channel plenty with the latest videos and talking about the ringside report for my faction, my rise, and all that. But right now, we're just really going over these new screenshots and entrances that I might have missed. Sent an image in Discord. All right, so hold on. Let me see what you sent. Oh, no. Guys, we have a problem. We have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Look. It's the same attire, isn't it? Or no? No, actually it's different. Or no, it's different. Thank the heavens. It's different. Never mind. It's different. It's different. It's different. Look at the I mean, remember DX had similar attires, but no, it's different. It's different. Thank goodness, cuz I was about to say it's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, no, I know they were there. Yo, Lex, in the beginning of the IGN My Rise video, the opening cutscene has Ric Flair from the 80s on it. I truly hope we get him back. Wait, like, in the game, or? It's the same, he's just wearing the caps over it? Well, look, if you look at this one, it doesn't have, like, the heartbeat back there. I don't see the heartbeat in this one, is it? Oh, no. All right, let me see. I just found an image here. No way. Hold on, I just found this image. We're going to compare it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. All right, it's different. It's different. It's different. You're right about the hair, though. It. The reason why you guys see me pausing is because I always like to react accordingly to these things. I always like to react accordingly. I do like to react accordingly. And I'm trying to muster up the right words here. All right, so welcome. Mania 4K just membered up. Thank you so much for becoming an indie talent. Giselle is saying, all right, Lex, move on. I know that we should just stick to the positive, but how can I move on so quick when we just discovered this breaking news? At least to me, it's breaking news. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Mania. I really appreciate the support, man. That means a lot that, you know, spending a couple dollars on me to be a member here, highlight your name, get the badges, joining the community here. Thank you guys so much. But I'm honestly disappointed, right? Because at the end of the day, we are paying for the premium Attitude Era pack. Now, I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Before we get crazy, the HBK to the right from 22, I mean, the model looks different, okay? Let's just start off with that. The model looks different. The attire, this is a thumbnail that I found on Google. I don't even know if this is the exact one that they put, to be honest, but the attire in 22 looks very sloppy. Okay? It looks very sloppy, and like I said, at least he doesn't have the generic DX shirt. I did say that earlier. I don't know if you guys heard or remembered. You like his pants from 22 better? Well, this is for his entrance, though. Remember, these are not the pants that he is going to wear in the match. Same with his vest. Or is it? Either way, the logo is different. There's a slight change to the logo. But let me see what the status had posted here. Hold on, let me see. I mean, it looks more like this one. No, the vest and chaps come off. Exactly. All right, so the vest and chaps come off. So I think that this one is gonna look better regardless. I don't want to dwell on this. We have other stuff to look at. We've been sitting here for a little bit. I am shocked. I'll admit that I am shocked, okay? I am shocked. He looks cool. He looks solid. He's missing the stubble. He's missing the necklace, which I find hilarious because his 22 model had it. But his 22 model had that shirt and not the... Don't worry, be happy. I mean, look... Guys, I'm giving you a real feedback in real time. At the end of the day, I'm excited for the game. At the end of the day, I like the attire. I'm not that mad about it. I don't want to be fake mad either. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm fake mad either, because I am not about to crash out over this. I am not about to stress this out. I am just analyzing that particular picture because it is the Shawn Michaels that is part of that, 100. Well, you're saying 160. That's inflating it a little bit more. It's $150. Some places get taxed, others don't. I don't get taxed, so it'll be $150 for me. But, we're just analyzing the stuff that's out there right now because that's all we can do. When the game comes out, come back to the channel. I'll be playing it. We'll be hanging out and we'll be talking about the game. I'll be playing through every mode. But right now, we got to overanalyze every little bit. It's either laugh or cry. I myself will laugh as I make my purchase. For sure. That is all there is to it. But we could be a little critical about it as well. So let's see this right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have an entrance that got revealed. Oh no, I don't want to put it that big. Let me click. All right, there we go. And let me make sure I put the display correctly for y'all. All right, so they tweeted out, strength meets main character energy. Nikita Lyons, who is constantly injured and is still at WWE, is a fan favorite, I think. And I will say that they did a phenomenal job with her character model. Is there anything to really complain about here? I forgot about her too. Oh, her jacket just straight up goes through. Yeah, her hair does look a little stiff. They could have shown somebody better. I mean, her hair looks good from far, but this is probably one of the rougher models when it comes to hair. But she does have that hairstyle. I've seen her wear that hairstyle. I mean, the hair just looks kind of stiff, doesn't it? She's been wrestling and evolved. She's improved so much. I gotta see what she's been up to. I haven't really seen evolve. What up, Casey? Honestly, someone said you can tell she didn't mocap her own entrance as she normally more animated. Yeah, you're right. She is really animated. She is always injured too. What up, Tristan? Is Ultimate Warrior in the game? I believe so. Never got into her character. People goon over her. I mean, I think it comes down to her looks, right? Will Goldberg be in the game? I think Goldberg is in the game for sure. Will you be doing a 24-hour? I won't be doing 24 hours, but I will definitely be doing a good bit. And I will be streaming like consecutive days and dropping videos along the way as well. I'm going to drop a universe mode video. I'll drop a MyGM video, soundtrack review, menu review. I'll drop a video talking about the roster and certain ratings. And we'll be doing live streams along the way too. So, yeah, we have a lot of content coming. 11 a.m. is the embargo. Yeah. She's a star. Being larger than life is keeping her. You're right. That is definitely what's keeping her there. Half of the roster doesn't have character. I think she looks solid. Her hair is kind of wild. I don't know. It throws me off in comparison to the other people. Man, I keep putting this big. I'm sorry. Calm stare, violent intent. Let me see. Hold on. Before we move on real quick from Nikita, because I know we don't have much to say. Let me look at the comments. What are the comments saying? Hardy Boys, roar, real ones always rise. Oh, she actually commented on it. We'll like it up. Hey, it kind of froze. Her video froze my computer. Hold on, the browser froze, ladies and gentlemen. Houston, we have a problem. All right, we're back. They updated it. Her hair looks dirty. I mean, she does have like that dirty blonde look, though. Nikita has more entrances in 2K than WWE. Somebody said the big question is, do we get this move from Nikita? How about Phoenix, Rusev, etc.? She looks good, but we want the damn roster. Where's Kelly at? Criminal that Ilya looks the way he does, but you can do this. Nah, I didn't get a virus. Nikita was just loading up on my computer. Look, somebody tagged Kenny. We need a video. Something looks off with the hair. Show us the Attitude Era Triple H. The jacket's clipping through the ropes is trash. Why give her that attire if she's gonna have an issue getting into the ring with it? All right, let's see Julia, folks. Let's see Julia. Yeah, the Press Gargano for sure froze the video and the stream. Ooh, Julia looks awesome. That title looks good. You guys don't think that title looks good? Could be the shine on it. Julia's braids look freaking awesome back here. I think she looks phenomenal. I mean, look at her mask and attire overall. I mean, she looks crazy good. I mean, and the fact that she's wearing that mask and you could see like her eyes and her gesture still. And I'm just looking at all the layers here. Yeah, I love the colors. And she takes off the mask with no issues. Super legit. It looks just like her. My goodness. Now, folks, let's rewind the cassette for 1 second. How many of you are actually going to use Nikita Lyons? Hit me up in the comment section. How many of you are going to actually use Nikita Lyons? Be honest. If you added the color, will she still take off the mask? Interesting. I always use her. Ty says me. Never, not me. So 3 people so far. You try to play with everyone. All right, so I guess what I was gonna say doesn't really make much sense. Because I was gonna say, well, guys, even if you don't really like her clipping too much, who's really gonna use her all like that? But if you guys are gonna use her, I mean, yeah, the clipping is a little rough. Clipping is a little rough. She doesn't evolve. If I pay $150, I'm playing with all of them. I feel you. All right, the crown never slips. Who's this? Is it? They showed Charlotte here. Okay, I didn't know this was supposed to be Charlotte. All right, let's see what they got with the Queen. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. Dude. Wait, hold on. Why does she look like she smelled a fart, though? What happened here with this motion capture? Did they not realize what she was doing? She does it here again. Charlotte smiles, and sometimes when she doesn't smile, she keeps a straight face. She doesn't smell a fart like that. I mean, besides those little bits of animations, they got her to the T. And here is why I'm really surprised with Charlotte Flair. You know, shout out to Charlotte Flair for being the queen of the ring. Like, she is literally, to me, the bar when it comes to like women's wrestling. I'm sorry. If you hate Charlotte, it is what it is. You don't care for her, it is what it is. Fine. I'll respect it. You don't care for her. But Charlotte Flair, for me, is literally no. I'm not simping out. I'm talking about credible in-ring, bell-to-bell performer. I'm not objectifying her as hot, sexy, this, that, or the other. I'm literally talking about bell to bell as a performer. Charlotte Flair is, to me, personally to me, she is the bar. And if she is not the bar to you, okay, cool. She is definitely one of the top, upper echelon. But we know for a fact that Charlotte Flair, for whatever reason, as the years have gone by, her face has changed a little bit. I personally don't think she should have touched her face, just like Natty. I think it is sacred for us as people to just accept how we look and who we are. And I know that money and fame sometimes takes you down certain paths where you want to change your look. And these women are always carrying a bag full of pressure to look as good as they possibly can. And they are never satisfied till they look better and better and better until they don't look so much better. But point being, Charlotte is one that has changed, right? And I don't know the exact details. I never did the research, and I don't care to either. The reason why I'm saying this is because it is really hard to keep up with the hair, the attires, the facial features, and just the different things that, you know, come with these changes. And they were able to capture in this very entrance and moment in time, they were able to capture Charlotte Flair 10 out of 10. You're right. She looks different when she comes back from her injuries. I don't know what it is, but something about her always changes. And point blank, they got Charlotte Flair from right now, 2025, 2026. They have her perfect. My only little nitpick here would be that she is doing a gesture, unfortunately. That gesture that she does. Like, I don't like how she's like, I just smelled a fart. Besides that, she looks freaking awesome. And let's face it, we're going to be playing as her and with her in the ring. She winked at me. Hold on, I gotta look at it back because I'm talking here. So, clipping time. This looks good here. I mean, look, you know what's so funny? They even got the shadows on her muscles on her arms. This is literally what she does in real life. So, hold on. So it's a wink. Where does she do it at? Help me out here. Oh, oh my God. You guys were not kidding. They got her winking? What the hell? They got her winking? Bro. And her attire is perfect too. $2K. All right. That is crazy. That I mean, even her body type, dude, her body type looks literally identical. Bro, that looks like Charlotte Flair. That is crazy, bro. Holy snap. They dropped some heat with this. Now, you don't want to talk about it, but why would you release Nikita Lyons, right? Why would you? Because why would you release her today when you got Julia and Charlotte in the chamber? Like, why are we putting them in the same sentence here or in the same feed of information within 24 hours? You go from like no clipping with Julia down here, Julia with like no clipping, or at least no spotted clipping, right? We didn't spot the clipping. And then you go with this one that like look at the robe on the stage. That is some real good work. Like when they go to work and they focus on these little details, man, they really knock it out of the park. But then they're like, forget it. We got her winking, so it doesn't matter that she's smelling a fart over here. It's okay. We have her winking. The fart smell face, it's okay. No, yeah, they got the referee helping her get in the ring and everything. And if you guys look at Charlotte Flair, every time she does that flex in the ring, you could see her biceps cut just like this. It's like very distinguishable with her. That fart smell face is likely discussed at the crowd, right? No, the ref, I believe, has done that. But, I mean, the fact that they got it even in this motion with her animations is cool to see all in, real time. I'm pretty sure they've had the ref before. All right, so what's this? Power meets precision. Oh, this is Tavion Heights, right? That's his name. Tavion, you guys like him, don't you? You got to edit the clip? All right. Tavion Heights, is that his name, or Knights, or is it Heights? Ain't even seen this dude before. I mean, I've seen him in NXT. He's good in the ring. I just feel like he's Tavion Heights. I feel like he's probably missing a little bit of character. Tavion Heights. Random guy to promote the game. I think they're just trying to show that NXT has a deep presence in the game. Reminds me of No Way Jose. Why? Because of the hair? You've been liking Charlotte since NXT? Me too. I really like Charlotte. Someone here said that Sasha Banks was better, or that people say Sasha Banks is better. I guess it's like it's to each his own, right? Like you get to like whichever one you like. I don't think that it's a sure shot. I do like Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks was my favorite for a while, but I just feel as time has gone on, Charlotte has stood the test of time. Yeah, I mean, Tavion Heights is really good in the ring. Sasha's botch city. That's cap. I don't think. Well, we can't. We can say that for so many different people, but I don't know. Like, I feel like Sasha Banks is one of the greats in the ring for women. And then they got the showcase pinned. So that's it from the entrances and screens. Where's the Ilya Dragunov screenshot? Does anyone know where I could see the Ilya Dragunov? I thought that guy was Damon Kemp. Me too. Becky and Bailey. Yes, Becky and Bailey are the other ones that are awesome. I don't think we're getting a lot of WCW arenas, man. I am really disappointed that they showed Nitro and it's the same arena. At least he's new. Random is Nikita Lyons, you're right. Just search up Ilya 2k26. Where on Google? Go back to the bit with Nikita. Wait, that was him from this year? No, that's... They showed a GIF, a GIF or whatever. Some of these memes are crazy, bro. No, on Twitter. I'm on Twitter right now. I hope Nikita's not looking at this. Man, Nikita froze my shit again. I thought Damian Kemp had a new gimmick and name change. They updated Bianca. Where's that at? If someone could send it to me on Discord, I would greatly appreciate it. I think Aleister Black will probably look the same. Oh, Cornell said she got updated. SmackDown Hotel has a screenshot. All right. Let me pull that up then. Cornell said today there's only two new personas. Well, he confirmed that there's at least two. That I did see. Oh, we do have that Macho Man photo. Oh man, I see the picture, guys. I mean, it looks like him, but they do have the new tat. Hold on, let me pull up how he looks right now in real life. Let's see. What are they missing? Looks too baby face-ish. I think that it's lacking texture, right? Is that what it is? Looks like the kid from Harry Potter. You're talking about Malfoy. Check Discord. I think he's probably just missing texture. Oh, I see you guys posted here. All right, hold on. This is from 2k22. The lighting is different. The hair is the same. I mean, it looks a little more detailed. It's texture. That's not him. It's the texture. Yeah, this is the picture. Thank you for sending me the picture, RJ. I appreciate that. He is kind of a babyface in real life, but I mean, they did update the detail a little bit. I just think that you're right. They just haven't captured his facial features, how he looks in real life. His face has a lot more grit now. You guys get what I'm trying to say? Oh, there it is. His face needs a bit of grittiness. That's funny. Joker just said it. Yeah. It's missing the imperfections and the aging of him. Like, he looks a lot more meaner, a lot like his face is a lot more toned and strong, and you know, yeah, he's missing grit. His nose is completely off. Well, kinda, yeah. He's just missing grit. That's really that you know that. Yeah, it looks too smooth. It looks very smooth. That's what it is. We nailed it, guys. He looks very, very, very smooth. And this looks like a, yeah, like a de-aged version at the end of the day. Then we got The Rock. How about this version of The Rock? How do you guys feel about this version of The Rock? It's funny because Kenny and I did a video and we were talking about superstars we want to see with different personas and different gimmicks and different versions. And I mentioned The Rock. I said that I wanted The Rock, you know, with different silky shirts, with different sideburns, different themes, different Trons. You could tell he hasn't been scanned. Well, he hasn't been scanned since the original, yeah. He hasn't been rescanned. I do believe what he looks like when returning from his injury. You think Demolition will be in the game? I'm not too sure. I mean, they made their figures this year. Oh, okay, so they might have a deal with them. Body looks weird. Yeah, his legs look really strong. I remember this era of The Rock. He was really thick. Nah, I don't think he's going to wrestle in that shirt. Goldberg will always be Goldberg. I think Chris Jericho will be DLC. That'll be awesome if they sign him, but I don't know. He had a lot softer build, yeah. So one of the biggest complaints that I have about these games is that when they de-age or make someone look young or whatever the case is, they kind of keep either the same body type or the same facial feature. Like, it is a little annoying that it feels like they're missing some details on some of these characters. Like The Rock was not that veiny, he was not that defined, and he was actually thicker, and like you could even dare say for him to be a little chunky. Because he like, yes, he was masculine, yes, he was strong, yes, he was built. He looked like a football player even, but he wasn't as toned as this here or this here. he had a big chest. You know, he had his shoulders do look pretty big here though. I mean, they did get his face pretty, you know, solid. I don't know about the glasses though. I gotta see the glasses in real time, but wait, they released Retro Punk? Where was I? I missed the Retro Punk. Yeah, no elbow pads. I mean, was he coming out to cut a promo? Well, I was away from social media for a bit. Wait, is this the same animation? Did he do this same animation? He did? Wait, do they have the crowd doing the sound? Or is that how the song is? Is it even synchronized with the theme? I can't help but feel like this song sounds like the Terminator theme. It sounds like the Terminator theme song. This shit is completely off sync, isn't it? This song is pretty dope. Today. That shit felt so off sync. And I didn't even watch Ring of Honor Punk. But I could just tell. Like the intro of the song is so long. I watched him when he was there for sure. In WWE, I mean. I'm not mad. I like that they gave him a different variant, and I like that they gave him that theme song because I heard that theme song in AEW. So people not feeling this model, you're saying? The same motion and entrance for every single CM Punk is actually lame and boring. Laziness at its best. You could have given him his original entrance, but nah, let's just do the same motion for all of his versions. Man, that beat drop is long as hell, and I know the online players are going to put that on their call with the longest intro ever. Same entrance. Yeah, they said also bonus points for including the claps and the barricade. I do like that you can hear the claps. Yeah, the dog collar match. Yeah, that's where I remember that from. Y'all say it's the same entrance when homie has had the same entrance IRL for his career. Only time he didn't was when he was doing Nexus and Straight Edge. 2003 Punk was doing the same exact thing. Some of y'all are even thinking it's the Fire Burn Punk when it's not. I really do believe that AEW is going to make another game. I mean, they have to, right? I hope they do, but I don't think it'll be considered direct competition for WWE, man. There's no point in even thinking about that. What up, Brian? Like, bro, they did this with Priest last year on Judgment Day. They couldn't make a longer motion, so they had to shorten the intro. Man, it just feels off sync. It feels very off sync to me. And one thing that really, really annoys me is when entrances are off sync. I don't mind that they shortened the song a little bit, but I'm annoyed right now, actually. Hold on. I gotta see his entrance. I'm gonna look up Ring of Honor and AEW, both entrances, to see the difference in the song when it starts to play. Let's look up AEW CM Punk versus MJF. I can't show the video, obviously. Let me see if I can find the entrance. Hold on. No, his Ring of Honor entrance is different. He didn't do a clobbering time point. He just walks out, looks around, poses on the turnbuckle. I figured it just feels like it's very off beat. Bro, somebody uploaded some fake ass video and used the thumbnail to get I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Hold on. CM Punk. AEW CM Punk entrance versus MJF. Oh, here it is. I found it. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I like MJF's reaction. That theme song goes hard too, bro. I mean, look, guys, we're going to be able to edit the entrances. I'm editing the shit out of that entrance to make it look right. I remember I did the same thing for Bobby Lashley to make it look like it was synchronized. Because it really annoys me. Like, it's one of those things that really annoy me. So I'm doing it for Bobby Lashley. And I did it for Bobby Lashley, but I'm doing it for CM Punk. But you're right, they did cut out the intro of the song. Because I'm listening to the AEW one. Well, look, at least the WWE one, which, let me put it back here on the screen so you guys can see me watching this at least. At least you could hear, like, the crowd. Oh, but Femi's off beat. Yeah, like, see, you could hear. I'm listening to it. You can't, but you can hear the crowd. You could hear the claps and the bleachers. Because I'm looking at the AEW one right now, and he doesn't have that sound, so they added that sound. So I do like that a lot. That's cool. So, bro, he had a lot of smoke in the AEW entrance. He did do the clobbering time, though, guys. He did do the clobbering time right here. I could show you that much. He did the clobbering time. As soon as he came out, he looked like he comes out after a minute of the song playing, and he kneels like almost instantly to do the clobbering time. I know it's based on the ROH. I know, which is what AEW based it off of as well. I know. I'm going to see the ROH one, but I wanted to see the AEW one because that's the one I saw with that theme song. So I wanted to see what he did. But he did do the clobbering time. I mean, he kneeled and he's looking around. He's punching the ground. But I told you guys, he doesn't come out till the song starts. Well, he didn't do the clobbering time. He just got up and walked out. And then he turned. That intro was dope. All right, now let me look up ROH. All right, have a good night, Giselle. Have a good night. So, is it this? Let me see. I think I found one versus Samoa Joe. All right, yeah, I found his entrance versus Samoa Joe. Look. They actually got the bleacher sounds from the Samoa Joe match. It has it there. You could hear it in that one. Just a kneel, no looking at the wrist. Yeah, he doesn't do the clobbering time at all. He does kneel though in the AEW one. All right, let me fast forward because this shit's long as hell. So he doesn't come out. I told you. I mean, bro, I just told you. And I didn't even watch Ring of Honor CM Punk, but watching his entrance in WWE 2K just made no sense because a wrestler does not come out until the music drops. It's just like, you know, hype 101. Why would he come out and do the clobbering time pose when the song is not even playing? Like, I just knew it, bro. He comes out through the curtain in Ring of Honor as soon as the song hits. Look, so the song hits and he comes out. And he's walking straight to the, well, not yet. He stops and looks around. It's a small arena. So obviously he's not pausing as much. It's not a huge crowd, guys. He's in a gym. But he did pause and look around and then walked forward. And then he gets on the steel steps and looks around and points to the crowd. Oh man, don't tell me about the Trons, bro. Oh my god, that's right. If they give him the modern Trons, bro, he actually doesn't even go straight to the ring. He goes to the corner of the barricade and goes on top and points to the crowd. They're not adding that. They're not adding that. Come on now. You know they're not adding that. Honestly, that's going to be my theme song for my created character, bro. Well, maybe I got to do the Joe Hendry theme song first. Remember this comment. They're going to give him current Punktron. Stop, man. How funny. Joe actually had the same theme song. I'm watching Samoa Joe's entrance now real quick. Oh no, the intro was the same. The intro was the same, like the start. All right, so let's go back to the topic, guys. I'm sorry. Back to the CM Punk entrance. Now I could fully assess the situation. You guys know that I like to be informed. Now we can watch it back fully informed. The champ is here. That's exactly what they did for Samoa Joe, Carter. Also, they probably not putting this. They better put it in the jukebox. They use the Law Arena so you don't see the Trons. Oh, man. Bro. Oh, my God. It hurts my soul to see him walk out. Just not even acknowledging the song. No. This, you know, it's not like Nikita Lyons that I didn't really care, or HBK that I didn't care as much that he didn't have the stubble. because at least I like the HBK attire, so I gave it a pass. But I don't want to give this one a pass because I know that the entrance, you only watch it once or twice or 3 times or skip or whatever. I like watching my entrances. Like when I'm not live streaming and I'm playing by myself and I'm literally just vegging out, having fun, playing the game, I legit watch the entrances. And I do like the different camera angles, and I'm changing this entrance. I don't care if I see him only once after I edit it. I'm gonna guess what, guys? Mark my words, leader. You said to get your screenshot. Mark my words. I am editing this guy's entrance and I'm going to make it right. Whatever tools they have in the game, I'm going to create an entrance as soon as I unlock him, and I'm going to make it right. Because this is pure butchering. Now, he has a straight edge Trons. It was in one of the trailers. Yeah, I'm giving him like I already envision what I'm doing. I'm going to do like the crowd panning of The Undertaker that takes up like a long ass time. Because you need something to take up the time. Sorry, I went down real quick. You playing My Rise early this year? I think I am, just because of the fact that you are going to be able to unlock stuff like Retro Punk. Yeah, mark my words, he's going to have the current Trons. They're hiding it for sure, and the song won't be in the jukebox. That's how you get him? I know this is how you get him. Yeah, we're going to give him the Undertaker entrance. If you guys want to know how am I going to do it, well, I'm going to start with giving him the Undertaker entrance, and then I'll change the lighting around. Bro, there's no build up to this entrance. The Bray Wyatt intro probably works too, yeah. The problem with the Bray Wyatt intro, depending on which one you do, he may have like the chair or the door. To be fair, Cody had his theme locked for one game. I wouldn't be surprised if they only paid for this theme for that specific version. Authors of Pain had that too. So he does looking around, but I mean, look, this part right here, there's nothing wrong with this right here. Because he does do this in AEW. It's when he taps his wrist and does the clobbering time. Completely off scene, completely out of character, completely like... There's no defending that. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll fix it. They gave us the damn theme song and the damn attire and the hair and all that shit. That's what we needed most. He looks awesome. And I'll give them credit where credit is due. They gave us the crowd sound. I'll take the crowd sound. Goldberg's locker room? No, we can't do that. That song goes hard as hell, though. Wait! They're not even hiding that they gave him current Punktrons. Guys, look at the lighting. It's the blue, red, and white. Look at the lighting. It's right there. Remember, this is supposed to be what... Holy snap. You didn't even give him, like, the dark room, the dark shadow ambient with the smoke. You literally put... No way they just clicked on CM Punk template. Yeah, we're gonna fix this. This is easily a fix. No doubt about it, bro. We gotta give him smoke. We gotta give him the long dragging intro. I mean, he's gonna take a while before he comes out. And when he comes out, he's just gonna look at the crowd and walk to the ring. That's what I'm giving him. I'm not giving him none of that extra bullshit. And now it's here, or should I say, he didn't have no red or blue, just white smoke. Like his entrance, this is an entrance that is really hard to botch. He had one of the most cost-effective, easiest entrances on planet Earth. And right here, you can't really tell. They did a good job with this part because it's just white lights. But then if you look, there's blue back here and red, so never mind. And there's red here too, so no. No. They didn't do a good job. They butchered it. Bro, I said this a couple of weeks ago when I said 1 step forward and 2 back. We just need Booker, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Bret Hart, and Goldberg fix. The list goes on and on. Yeah, exactly. We got the model, we got the song. That's all we needed. The rest we can work with that and fix it up. I'm going to do it and I'll upload it as soon as I get it done. You can't make it accurate. Intro is trimmed to fit current Punk's Tron, and most likely not in the jukebox. Oh yeah, and getting booted from the showcase and tomorrow's. We'll see, guys. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just wait and see. What up, Rick? Let's wait and see. All right, we do have another screenshot we could check out here though. We have Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth, right? You got the song on your playlist? Nice. I really want them to fix it because I'm upgrading to buy 26. Yeah, I want them to fix it too. I know Golden Star, I mean, it's one of those streams that we're just here looking at the stuff and nitpicking, right? Because in reality, we can't do it. Miss Elizabeth is too dark? Nah. How about the same Nitro Arena, bro? The same Nitro Arena. We really got the same Nitro Arena, bro. I know people, I did see someone zoom in and complain about the WWF logo, WWE logo. I don't really care about that too much. I don't really care about that too much. I'm sorry, but that's Liz that came out with Lexx. I wish they would give us the area with the big logo as a set. I wish too, so we could just make our own freaking WCW Nitro, right? They said Miss Elizabeth is from when she was with Luger, not Macho Man. Oh, Selena's cousin. Do you know if the embargo gets lifted all at once? No, it's little by little. At least we got a new Macho Man. I feel like we're saying at least a lot tonight. Well, at least we got the attire. At least we got a new Macho Man. At least we got the CM Punk theme song and the model. At least the game comes out next week. At least the graphics are good. Despite the flaws, at least I'm still hyped up. At least we got some surprises. Oh shit, at least, man, we're getting WWE 2k26. Man. All right, so we're all caught up with the entrances. We're all caught up with we're caught up with the entrances, with the screenshots, and now we're going to go to the Cornell replies, which you guys wanted me to look at. So let's see. No need to thank me. It's the least I could do. Have a great night. Somebody deleted something, so I think they were asking if it's easy to unlock stuff or will it be a massive grind. Personas will be in the ringside pass. What about the legends that were in the accelerator? Will they be sprinkled into where we need to wait until ringside 2 through 6, or will there be another way? All of them are in the free track for season 1. Oh, I haven't seen Carmelo Hayes. Where's that at? I mean, I saw him in Discord, but is there anywhere I could find it? That's totally fair. Thanks for cleaning it up. Sorry if my reply sounded like I was coming for you guys. I love and appreciate the work you put in each and every year. All good, fam. I hate to be that guy, but while we're here, it's really small nitpick, but I love if you could pass on the feedback about the electronic billboard in the SmackDown arena. It's been outdated since 25. Got you. Yes. So he said that it's easy to get RXP. I mean, yeah. Wait. So look, this is a good confirmation, guys. Creations are going to be across PS5, Xbox, which we knew, but Nintendo Switch is going to be there now. PC is on its own island. How dare you forget Mello? I got to put, oh, it was on his IG. All right, I'll put it up. Can we add logos to the LED barricades? At the moment, no. What's the point of having LED barricades if you can't add logos? What the hell? What the hell is the LED barricade for? What the hell? Are you kidding me? He said at the moment. At least we got them. Got what? That now the entrances are going to have the LED barricades, but the actual show, you can't add logos? You will see season 1 rewards, not all, plus no, the DLC superstars, personas for every season will not be revealed. So yeah, for those that were talking about this in Discord and those that may not know, we are going to see the full DLC list in terms of like the superstars, but we're not going to be getting the entire reward system. All right. So DLC characters, yes. Reward system, no. Gonna get base game LEDs. Regular online head-to-head counts. Custom lobbies do not. So custom matches don't. The following game modes RXP that will play now, Universe, My Rise, Showcase, My GM, Faction, The Island. So every mode except Creation Suite. I'm not reading out loud whatever I don't think is worth mentioning at the moment. All right, so that was all right. So he went off and replied to a couple people here in this little patch. People were like, "Oh, you avoided the question." He didn't avoid it. He said it's gonna be easy because it is easy, guys. You're gonna be able to earn XP in all the modes. It's true, at least 2 personas per season. So at least means like minimum that they could add more than that. Are there new personas, not ones in 2K25? Yes, brand new, exclusive to Ringside Pass. All right. That doesn't make any sense because you have to go into lobbies to go head to head. Yeah, but it won't be a custom match. So basically, it'll be like Natty better be there. I hope so. So I think that was it, guys. That was the little patch of stuff that he answered. I just kept scrolling to see what else. And you said about hold on a second. You said about Carmelo Hayes. Let me look up WWE 2K content. Oh, all right. These are okay. I got it. I got it. So how are you guys feeling? Somebody did. Somebody did this. Oh shit. Yeah, Carmelo Hayes looks really good. Carmelo Hayes looks really, really good. I noticed some people are skipping this year's game because of it. Because of what? Goodish. I didn't know Cornell had talked about the past today. Yeah, yeah. Apparently he replied to some people. If they worry about cheating to get RXP and custom matches, couldn't people scam system and normal exhibition with 2 controllers? That's what Kenny and I were talking about. The title looks big on him in IRL. Yeah, it does. It does. That US title looks big, man. It's a big title, and I like that. He got the chain. He got the tat. He's looking good, man. I think Carmelo looking good. Booker T look like he got stung by a bee. Look at Booker T. Look at Book. Book. Oh my God. It just makes him look even worse. We didn't talk about Zaria, right? Zaria. We didn't talk about her, but I did mention her, I think, in one of the videos or something. She looks really good. They did a good job with her. It looks like Booker T, like ad for showing off the two-tone hairstyles. Yeah, yeah. Does anyone know if this is in your house arena? Well, we don't know. They did say that they were going to include arenas in the pass. Like the ringside pass will include Zaria. 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 Got you. Zaria. Thank you. Byron literally just spelled out her name like if I. Byron did not help me at all. He just put Zaria. Like he just. Zaria. Got you. Thank you. They confirmed the ECW 94 arena. Yeah, I did see they confirmed that. At the end of the day, my 25 was deleted by a patch update, and I haven't played since December, so I'm excited to get my hands on this game. Love your content. Keep up the good work. What's up, Mike? Yeah, man, the data getting deleted because of a patch needs to stop. It's so crazy. It ain't Zaria. Like, Zaria. Zaria. Zaria, man. Zaria. There we go, right? Am I saying it right? They need to fix Triple H too. I know he is bald now, but there's no reason for us to know his version is wearing a wig. Triple H do looking like he's wearing a wig sometimes. Zaria. She looks good. I'm disappointed that all those original Island Lucha masks are in the Island shop again. Hopefully they cut the price. Hopefully. Zarya does look outdated though. It's her debut attire from the CW episode in 24. Damn, really? From all the way in 24? Is it that old? Seriously. By the way, we have 101 likes, 146 people in here. Thank you guys and girls, everyone that has tuned in, for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we are on our way to 20,000 subscribers, but more recently and closely, we are about to reach 18,100. So if you haven't subscribed, help the channel out, tune in, don't miss out on another stream or video. We're going to be having so much fun throughout the entire year, not just right now talking about screenshots and entrances and information. We're going to be playing the game. And that's when it matters most, because we will be live streaming and dropping videos for everyone to enjoy together. The kind of fun that the whole family can enjoy. That's what Kane said. They can't just stop after fixing Kane. Exactly. You're welcome, Big Boss Lex, man. Thank you. Thank you for being in here and chatting it up, guys. It's been so much fun covering this year. Just like, you know, the other years, there's always like a different vibe to it with the content they've provided, with the way that you guys have been commenting overall and sharing your voice on this channel and around, you know, Discord and Twitter and all that. I've just really enjoyed myself this journey to 2K26, you know, with the collaborations that we've done as well. And just all together, I feel like we've had a good amount of information that has me excited for the game. Yo, Lex, check out the channel Wrestling is Real. Why should I, though? If you just commented now. You haven't been in here with us. Go to bed, Lex. I know, man, I should. I'm exhausted, actually. I've had a really, really long day. But we've had so much fun here. We're about to pull up to 2 hours. We got about 10 minutes left. Tomorrow's the day, Lex. I hope everyone is ready. Well, look, don't put all your eggs into the basket for tomorrow, because the embargo starts tomorrow, but we are still waiting to get more information. Looks like I'll spend my VC on all those masks again. I'm going to spend it, the bonus VC, I'm going to spend it on the Island character. Can two people load up at the same time? What up, Mythical? What do you mean, though? Oh, because you're talking about, like, having the, head-to-head. Like, quick play? Maybe? They said each day will be different videos on each mode. True. I hate the embargo. 2K26 early access literally releases next week. Well, they wait. They just wait till the last week. If it sucks, I'm bowing out. Hey, man, I think we all are. I'm going to find the cheese. I won't gatekeep this time. Bro, Carter, you gatekeeped on me nasty as hell last year. You were waiting all year to let me know, hey, you could have done this. I'm like, wait, what? Can we agree, though, that DX Sean should get the Kane treatment? It shouldn't be that big of a problem. It should be an easy fix. If it sucks, Lex got his retro games ready. You already know. Yo, you already know. Oh my, that is the truest thing that you could have ever said. Seriously. That is so freaking true, bro. I have my games locked and loaded So much content regardless of whether this goes south or not. I made an island character a few months ago and got pretty far without updating the attributes. Hey, man. What embargo did I miss? Something has... Wait, what? Well, the embargo tomorrow for the details on the game. Like, tomorrow we're going to get some gameplay from the creators that went. That's going to build a SVR if 26 stinks up the joint. I mean, there's some things that I haven't even played in those older titles. So, yeah, I have content. Lex been saving up his whole life for one of them games. Oh shit, bro. People are like, when is the retro game? When is the retro content coming? When are we expecting the retro streams? I'm like, don't worry, it's coming, it's coming. Like Veer Mohan. It's whatever the creators recorded, we'll get to see. Yeah, they'll put it out little by little. I'm gonna rate this game a 7 out of 10. How the hell do you know what you're gonna rate this game? The reason why I give it a 7 is because of the rush. Lex is praying for another 2K20. Nah, I'm not praying for that. Monday, late in the morning for Eastern time in the US. What's in the box? You tell me, man. You tell me. How can you judge if it's not out yet? Exactly. Exactly. I honestly think the game is going to be a lot better than we are all anticipating to be in terms of like, is it going to look the same or similar? I'd rather say similar. Is it going to look similar? Yes. Is it going to play the same? No. Will we feel the difference? Yes. Are certain characters going to look better than others? Yes. Is there going to be glitches? Yes. Is the game going to crash for certain people that download a lot of stuff and create a lot of characters? Yes. Are people going to lose their data because of a patch eventually? Probably. When are we getting the Simpsons wrestling stream? What? There's a Simpsons wrestling stream? It's going to come. It's going to come when we have another 2K20 incident. I don't know, man. If they drop the ball again like that, they'll lose the license. You think CM Punk will have alternate attires? Yeah, he's going to have alternate attires in the showcase. Or you're saying like multiple slots? It'll probably be multiple slots. The data shouldn't be an issue now with them moving away from old gen, hopefully. Where's PS3 and 360 version? Look at Myri's backstage cutscenes, looks like shit. Hopefully 2K was able to work on the game. I hope so. If the 2K games keep cooking, Lex gotta remove the retro section from his intro. Nah, bro, the retro streams are coming. The only reason I haven't done it right now in this particular instance is because I feel like it'll ruin the algorithm for my channel, because there's enough content worth talking about with 2K26. And if I start putting retro stuff, it's just not in my best interest. I feel like every time I've tried doing so much different content, I've ruined my own success. And I know that you guys are like, well, it's wrestling. We're wrestling fans. Some people will enjoy it. Yes, but at the same time, for whatever reason, it just doesn't hit the same. So I'm trying to stick to what I enjoy talking about with the modern games, and then every so often you'll get the retro stuff like a Flashback Friday or a Throwback Thursday. I will revisit those games, compare those games, and play those games, but in due time. Right now, 26, as is, there's been just so much content. Like I said, there's no need for me to go ahead and run down the list of games just yet, just based on how I've been putting out the content. Out of all the wrestling games I played, there's never been a 10 out of 10. Is there ever really a 10 out of 10? I'm curious, does Survivor Series HBK from the trailer get scrapped? Nah, he'll be there. We're going to get multiple HBKs. I actually went back to Lex's first time playing 22. There was someone in the chat calling 22 trash when they haven't even played it yet. It's 7 a.m. for you? Nah, for me it's about to be 3, which is late enough, man. I am definitely ripped right now. I'm exhausted. I get reversed twice on ranked and boom, stunned. Yeah, some people know how to cheese ball. It's the same game. What's the difference between... Hold on. Hanzo. He said, bro, it's the same game. What is so different about 26 besides the upgrades? The upgrades. What do you mean what's the difference? That already makes them different. How are you going to say it's the same game and then say it's different in the same conversation? How does that make any sense? Please explain that. Hold on, chat. Before we end the stream, we gotta assess this. That's what I can say. That's what I can judge. I'm not a millennial gamer. I'm an old school gamer. So am I. You're confused with the chemistry stuff? I'm sure that they're going to explain that really soon. But the chemistry is basically you put together the people that share similarities. They'll get a boost. The people that don't won't. They'll probably get like hit with like a negative or something. That's usually how it works, like in other games like FC and all that. Bum, 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 bum. I Quit wasn't in the last game. Yeah, I mean, it was in previous, like a long time ago, but it was a long time ago. One thing I do want to remind you guys before we get out of here is that we are going to be watching the Elimination Chamber live on stream. February 28th. You see the date on your screen in Chicago. The Elimination Chamber is happening. And guess what? I will be live streaming, watching, and talking WWE. It'll be the next PLE, and we're going to be live streaming it. So if you guys had fun tonight just hanging out, talking, and enjoying, you know, the reveals and all that stuff, we're going to be doing the same thing, but with WWE IRL, meaning the Elimination Chamber will be happening on TV, and we're going to be doing it live. We're going to talk about it. Thumbtacks are new. I mean, they had it in a game a long time ago, but man, you know Brian is awake right now because he is out here editing his brains out. All the shit that he recorded to have it lined up throughout the week. Brian got to be on his A game right now with them edits. Got to be cutting and chopping and putting together all that B-roll and all that voiceover stuff. He got to be there. He's locked in. This is grind time. Because I can. I mean, look, man, Hanzo, you could definitely feel how you want to feel. That's okay. No one is telling you otherwise. If you need good chemistry, that means you need to unlock more cards. Basically, that's another driving force for that, which is why I talked crap about that. Because I said we didn't need another badge to worry about. What we needed was more things to do in my faction. Hanzo is saying that he works for 2K. Man, Hanzo is in his own fields. Randy entrance just dropped? Are you serious? At this time? Who dropped it? Lexi posted, I'm still up. Should we drop a few more first looks? I'll hit like on that. Lexi tripping. She got to go to sleep. She's editing some videos too or what? No, bro. It's not his intro. It's a screenshot, bro. Why you capping like that, Carduki? Carduki out here capping, bro. I'm going to pull it up on the stream, though, so we could talk about it. It happened right on time, right? That's cool. Peace out, Joker. Prove me wrong? Wait. What do you mean prove me wrong? How? Dude, I don't work for 2K. I'm not here to prove you nothing. There's nothing I can prove. Somebody already said at the bottom 50 seconds ago. Same model since 24. I don't know, bro. I want him more buff. How he is currently IRL. I'm probably nitpicking though. How y'all feeling about it? Let's pull it up. Not this one. Not this one. Sorry. There it is. How y'all feeling? It's Orton's attire from Backlash when he wrestled Cena. Oh, I see the red. You're right. He looks good. Look at the Madden series back in the days. John Madden. What's the shit now? John Madden don't even got the proper respect that he had. What up, Adam? Stream is good, man. It's about to wrap up right now. They just dropped a new Randy Orton screenshot, though. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They take me to bed. I'm tired and you are wired. I don't know why I said that. This ain't new. I swear to God, I saw this one already. Randy always look good? Yeah, he does. I would like to see Buff Bagwell. Is that why you're mad? We can judge this tomorrow. I think he looks good. But this is just like a corner of like his facial expression. Let me see what people are saying on the comments already, because this shit just dropped and people are already, you know, out here saying some stuff. He's posing on the wrong corner. Let me see what somebody replied to him. Oh, well, it's Randy. We already seen Randy. This is like the third look at this screenshot. Can we get Tiffy? Why does Orton get a fresh look and Batista stuck in 2014? We demand the WrestleMania 35 retirement model and the new high-impact Batista bomb. No more excuses for recycled content. I'm going to hit like on that. I'm going to hit like on Batista. And you know what? We're going to put a little GIF. Let's put WWE Batista. You know what we want. Give me what we want. I know. Where's the entrance? She was talking about entrances. They just put a screenshot. Man, they need to update Batista, dog. Batista, they've been selling this dude out for a minute. Banger. Yeah, huh? Go to bed. Maxine Dupree entrance. Get out. Who? Maxine Dupree entrance? Y'all really want that version of Batista I wore the skinny jeans? No, bro. I want any version of Batista that's not the one that's been in the game over and over. This Batista right here with this attire, that's awesome. I'll take the old Batista as well. I mean, the young Batista as well. I don't care. It's not like they're going to put him in the game with the skinny jeans. I want updated Batista. Give him a little stubble. Give him a different facial shape. I don't care if you can't scan him. Go to work. Fix him up. This dude out here been looking the same for how long now? I don't think they uploaded Randy's entrance, guys. It's just the Viper screenshot. I'm sorry. That's it. Maybe she just had a screenshot on her phone and she threw that up. I want any Batista. Like, bro, I'm not kidding. I'll take, when I say any, bro, I am like not exaggerating at all. Any Batista. Any. Just not the one that's in the game. And let's pull him up because I have him right here. I have the video of that Batista here. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow for sure. I'm going to live stream tomorrow. I just ended up live streaming today because there was a bunch of stuff that came out. I didn't see it. And I wanted to react live on stream. I had already a video out and I'm like, oh, damn, there's a bunch of new content. You know, they dropped some good stuff. But hold on, man. Look at this. We're going to put this Batista real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Gotta make sure I mute it too so I don't get hit with no. All right, here we go. My bad, guys. It's a little impromptu setup here. Where's the Batista? All right, here he is. No, all right, here it is. Bro, look at this in slow motion. Any Batista, bro. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Any Batista other than this one. Give me Beer Batista. Exactly. Give me young with the hair. Don't give him a wig. Give him like the actual look. Like you already have his tattoos. You already have his body type. Because I'm not going to lie. They got his body type to the T. It's his face that needs to get fixed. But they probably don't want to give us young Batista because that means they have to not only de-age his face, but his body as well. Because his body does look a bit older, right? But Batista used to, bro, I don't know if you guys remember, but in the SmackDown versus Raw series and the older games, Batista was literally like one of the most lifelike, most impressive characters that they had in the game. Like Batista was one of the go-to character models that I always went to. Like whenever I'm like, damn, this shit looks so real. Look at these characters. Batista was always at the top of that list. Batista now? Bro, the OVW Batista, that one was all right. I don't want that one. I want like Prime. What if they gave us Batista when he was with Devon? Nah, come on. I guess let me not say any. Give me like World Heavyweight Champion Batista, I guess. Man, don't give me that Leviathan one, bro. No, I don't. See, that's why I can't say any, right? With Charlotte together? Who? Alexa Bliss, you mean? I understand B. Williams is a passionate developer, but in my opinion, I just think 2K should took their time in making the game instead of rushing it out. Oh, Ric Flair. Yeah, I don't. Drinking water out of it. Yeah, we got some spring water. I had a little bit left and I felt like we were going to be here for a while. So I came prepared. Instead of bringing all those little bottles, I got a big jug. Evolution Batista is actually nice. Yeah, I would take Evolution Batista. I want Evolution Orton too. Undertaker with a beer would be cool too. Batista, I'll take Batista. Listen, I loved when Batista won the Royal Rumble. I was actually one of those in the minority that was happy when Batista won the Rumble. I did not want Daniel Bryan to win that title. I wanted Batista to take that shit, bro. Daniel Bryan movement ruined that, but it is what it is. With the spotlight, I'll take the spotlight. When he came out with the vest and the spotlight. Not with the skinny jeans, though. I walk for miles inside this pit of danger. I walk alone. Dun, 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 dun. I walk for miles inside this pit of on his way to the ring, weighing at 550 pounds, the Animal Batista. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, bang! I walk me miles inside this bed of danger. Come on, 2K. I quit. I'm out of here. With the shades. Bro, there's so many Batistas that they could put in the game, and they have like the most boring, overdue like they could even do this one. The one that I said with the spiky hair and shit. Don't give me like respect to the Animal, man, but he's not the Animal that he was in WWE anymore. He's the old man, fit man Batista, which is cool. It's great. He's aging gracefully, right? He's enjoying his retirement from wrestling. He's an actor. Cool. I'm fine with him being where he's at in life and what he wants to do. But there's so many different like Batistas, like, give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want. Lexi said more. She's trolling us. She's definitely trolling. She's just trying to get like some social hype right now, I think. This is the Batista. This is the Batista that Carducci's talking about. Look up SVR06. Bro, exactly. No, I know which one that is already. I'm going to post them up for the people that don't know. Bro, SVR had the best Batistas, man. Come on, look at this, bro. I mean, it looked like him at that time. And the games don't look like this anymore, but these games, bro, they were some of the best they were some of the best versions. Like, look at those veins popping out and shit, and the tattoo, how he had it. Like, back then, this looked amazing. I walk for miles inside this bit of danger. Bro, why are they playing an ad down here? Stop that shit. Hey, is this Errol Hebner's son? I think it is, right? Look, with the wristband and everything, with the armband. Hey, Hunter, do I have your attention now? Look at her, look at. That's the Batista I want. No, SVR05. Well, SVR05 is just SmackDown versus Raw. Bro, point is, they just got to give us one of these, man. That's your guy, Heidenreich? Who's that? Let's see which one you're talking about. SVR. Shit, I even like this one. I remember, bro, you guys will not understand. When they released this Batista, or 2010, is it this one? Yeah, I was so hyped when they updated Batista, man. I've always been a Batista guy. When I saw that screenshot, I was like, wow, this looks so real. And he has the short hair finally. That's what I said when I played with that Batista, because for a long time they didn't update his hair. And I was like, wow. He was a Paul Heyman guy. Batista got updated. Wow. Look at Booker T. I remember, look at the Batista. Look at his hair here, bro. His hair looks so good in this one. That guy used to team with the Animal? Really? What happened, bro? What happened? Why did they stop caring about Batista? Someone at 2K don't care about Batista. We gotta tell them, you know what I want? Give me what I want. You know what I want? Seriously. Trying to see. He said Lexi said something else. Nothing else, guys. Pick a. Wait, how are you guys so quick? I'm literally on here refreshing. Am I not following them? All right, here it is. 1 minute ago. Damn, you guys are way fat. It's funny, bro. I was literally staring down and scrolling down the feed waiting. So Finn Balor the Balor Club. Remember Hershey Bar Ring? No, man, I don't remember none of those people. Didn't we see this from the trailer? We did. But Finn Balor does look amazing, though. Finn Balor does look amazing. He looks a little angry there. Finn Balor looks tough. Look at the fade on his hair too. Look at the nice fade there. Look at the detail with the beard. They got the Balor Club. It's me, Finn Balor. Give us Catch Your Breath. Don't act like y'all can't update it. Not posting the entrance because he still has a Def Rebel theme. Does he have Catch Your Breath? Or we want his old theme in the game. Please give him Catch Your Breath. Check out 05 Batista. I did put him up. Or no, didn't I? I showed 2010. I got distracted. The Balor Club. It's the Balor Club. Finn was good, but he messed up the match with AJ versus Punk, the Dream Match Killer. I know, he is a Dream Match Killer. No, that was 07. Man, but they look all kind of the same. WWE SVR Batista. SmackDown versus Raw. Here we go. Here he is, champ. 05. Yeah, the Evolution one. We mentioned him. Yeah. And he looks similar. We talked about Evolution earlier. He looking good. Why does Ric Flair look like he's like, woo, yay? They gave AJ Styles his old theme song at the Rumble, but in 25 he had his Def Rebel. Is so happening with Finnegan. I'm down for these are the Batistas that I want too. I agree with you guys. Best rock model? Yay, we live in Toronto. All right, so before we sign off though, before we sign off, I do want to mention that we're 3 subscribers away from 18,100. And then, did you guys hear about the Elimination Chamber blacking out all the local pay-per-view streams from being played at like bars and stuff for Elimination Chamber? They're doing it for Vegas already, but did you guys hear that they're doing it for the Chamber? Lex, you look tired? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep, man. I'm definitely going to sleep. I am so like, I'm exhausted. It's to help ticket sales. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know how it is out there, but out here in South Florida, I don't really see that or hear about that happening. I know they're doing like the movie theater stuff. That is a way for people to go watch it at the theater and pay a X amount. I looked at the tickets just to see if there was anybody actually going locally, and there weren't that many people going locally. I just don't really see that out here. We're not that kind of town from what I can tell. We're not that big into doing those bars for like pro wrestling, for like boxing, UFC, and football, and like other sports. Yes, I've seen that, but there's not much of like a wrestling scene out here. I mean, there is because every city has a wrestling scene nowadays, but I'm talking about it's not like out there in your face. So it's not that big of a deal that I read about WWE doing that for like wherever they're doing their live event. But I know Chicago is like really huge on people like bar hopping and doing those sporting events. And I know Chicago is a wrestling town. So I do feel like that is like the wrong place to do that, because there are people that are legit going to go meet up with friends and do that. So, yeah. Now, for those that are like super worried about them doing that, to be honest with you, I think it's better to watch it on a big TV at home, anyways. Socialize with friends there. But I get that there's people that may not have friends to bring over, or may not have the situation, I guess. That's just me overthinking it at this point. But point is, a lot of people wanted Vince McMahon to out and wanted him to sell and get rid of WWE. TKO bought it. And now look at what's been happening. Now you wish that Vince McMahon, or at least Vince McMahon, had allowed for Triple H and Stephanie McMahon to have kept it and ran it. But so many people wanted Vince out, and this was a way for him to stick around. And then they ended up getting him out anyways because of all the, bullshit court stuff that was going on with that lady. Come to find out, that lady was just trying to, squeeze every dollar she could out of him. I never said that I wanted Vince back. I just never had a problem with him the way you guys did. I don't think Vince was like the worst guy ever when it comes to like booking. A lot of people hated his booking, his decisions for characters, and I did have issues with him. But I have issues with everyone. Because what I'm trying to say is that Shawn Michaels makes his decisions. Triple H makes his decisions. Vince McMahon made his. Tony Khan. The people over at TNA, which I don't even know who does it anymore. It used to be Scott D'Amore. But it's based on like what I would do if I were booking the match. Like if I was directing a movie or writing a movie, I would make certain decisions that, it doesn't necessarily line up with what they're doing. So disagreeing with someone's decision for a story angle or whatever is understandable and okay. I think people need to understand that too. Because people are like, oh man, this is so garbage. Okay. It's garbage to you because you don't like what they're doing. Understandable. But it doesn't really mean that it's garbage to everyone, because there's a group of people that are legit putting these stories together and they're agreeing to make these stories happen. So what I'm trying to get at is that I'm the type that felt that Vince McMahon should have stayed with WWE. He should have just allowed for people to come into the fold like Triple H and allow for Triple H to do what he's doing now in a prominent role without being forced out. The thing is that Vince McMahon was told to stay away from the company, and Stephanie was running it with Triple H, with Nick Khan, and then they were trying to get him off. And he said, all right, I'm going to sell it. I'm the majority owner here, and I'm going to sell my portion, and we're going to sell this company, and TKO is going to absorb it and turn it into this huge entertainment enterprise now. And what ended up happening, guys? Tickets are more expensive than they've ever been. Merchandise is more expensive than it's ever been. The Fanatics merch is freaking garbage. You finished that whole bottle on the stream? No. When I came in, it was like around here. I already had a little bit, but I ran out of the other bottles. So I had enough water here for the stream, so I've been drinking it. But But Vince was greedy too. He started this partnership with Saudi. Yeah, but that doesn't make him greedy. That makes him a businessman to make sure that he has guaranteed money. And just because he did the deal with the Saudis doesn't mean that he was willing to go and take WrestleMania over there. And he didn't take the Royal Rumble over there. He took other PLEs and created other shows for them over there to enjoy. He didn't feel like he wanted to take out WrestleMania out of here, which is a good thing for some and a bad for others. Like, I think WWE should travel at a global scale. I do like when PLEs go to Europe. I do like when they give other territories a chance to bid for the bigger pay-per-views. I think that is healthy for the crowds, and it's healthy for fans in general to have a chance at a once in a lifetime opportunity, because that show is only happening on that day. It's just that moment in time. So I like when they do those shows. I always have, always. It's not just the hype that's happening now. So I think there's been really good decisions that have happened after Vince, but there's also been other decisions that have happened that made me wish he wasn't fully gone, because he wouldn't have allowed certain things that have been been happening. But guys, the big concern was with the environment backstage with the wrestlers. A lot of wrestlers are super thrilled that the nature of the business has changed. Guys like CM Punk are thriving in WWE because of the changes. And there's other people that enjoy this, new system that they have built in. It's healthier for the talent. Less house shows, less matches per year in comparison to what was done before. Longer breaks in general. Like, they are giving them time to breathe. Vince was pedal to the metal and was running the top talent into the ground. He always did that with everyone. If you miss Vince, then you miss 50% of the roster getting cut every year like Thanos. But that still happens. That still happens. And people still get misused and still get let go after contracts or let go altogether if they're not being used. The thing is that Vince hired a lot of people without any real concrete plan for all of them, and he would have to cut them every now and again to do budget cuts. It was like a yearly thing. He would oversaturate his roster with people he wouldn't even use. And that's the problem. How do you think the company would have stayed? I think we would have had a better version of Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns would have probably dropped the title in a different capacity. We would have had The Rock versus Roman. Cody Rhodes would have won the belt eventually at some point. But I think that it would have been a different landscape in terms of like PLEs going overseas and stuff. And this oversaturated PLE era that we're in. I think that the biggest issue that WWE has going for it right now, as a fan, speaking as a fan that loves wrestling, is that they're doing too many PLEs, too recent. Like, just WrestleMania is mid-April, right? April 18, April 19. It's 2 days. They're doing Backlash at the beginning of May, which is just a couple of weeks after WrestleMania. And then a couple of weeks after Backlash, which is at the beginning of May, they're going to be doing Clash in Italy. In the span of 1 month and a half, you're going to have 3 PLEs. Are you kidding me? 3 PLEs, and one of the PLEs is a 2-night event. And between all that, we are also still getting Saturday night's main event, and we're also still getting NXT takeovers, which I'm not even mad about NXT. They deserve the freaking PLEs. But we're talking about overkill. And you want to talk about defending champions? Like, people are like, oh man, you know, Roman was holding the belt hostage. Well, Cody Rhodes barely defended the title too. And he was there every week talking shit. There was 1 year under Vince that WWE had 16 PLEs. Understandable. It happened. Business and things evolve and change. But it wasn't every year, VJ. And at the end of the day, he tried and failed and readjusted and changed. I'm not saying Vince did a perfect job running WWE. He obviously didn't. Otherwise, he wouldn't have even sold it and done what he did. He made his bed. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm not giving Vince too much credit. I don't even think you're paying attention to what I'm saying. I think Vince, just like Triple H, had a team of people. And he was the final warden, and he wasn't as lenient as Triple H is for certain decisions. You're not paying attention. I'm complaining about TKO being corporate, money-hungry garbage and ruining the good that Triple H's team has done. I don't miss Kevin Dunn. Guys, I don't miss the old regimen. What is it? The regimen or whatever? Good night, John. I don't miss the old guard. I miss the way the old guard managed certain things, but not everything. I don't like what Triple H is doing right now, but overall he's more organized than Vince. But I never argued that. You're having another conversation. Exactly. If it wasn't for Vince, WWE wouldn't be where it's at right now. So I feel like people are automatically like acting like he's the boogeyman. Exactly. $150. Like, they're pushing for more money, more revenue from everywhere. Bro, the shirts went from 25 to 30 to 35 to 40 to 40. Going to a WWE live event to buy a shirt right now is like 45. This sweater was like 60 or 70 bucks. And I get it. Concerts and things have gone up. But there's always a price point that you just don't go over. And the quality has gotten cheaper, bro. These WWE shirts, you want me to, I have so many WWE shirts from back then that had the WWE stamp that said WWE Authentic. Those shirts were thick, high quality. You could wash it a bunch of times. If you get the shirts from right now at those WWE live events, like the God Mode shirt that you guys seen me wear, the Roman Reigns one, like that's why I have more wrestling hats now than ever, because these hats are good quality in my opinion versus the shirts. The shirts now are super thin. You wash them a couple times and they don't really like hold the color how they used to. I don't know. TKO is just driving the business into a spot where they're going to cap out very, very soon. It is nasty work. And that is what I am talking about here, folks. I'm not talking about Vince McMahon and being the best booker of all time or doing the best work ever. Vince McMahon was already old. He was getting washed up. He was getting out of touch. Wrestlers were growing tired of his booking, his style of like the hostile, toxic work environment. I understand all those things. I understand that Vince was a maniac. I understand that right now, WWE backstage is healthier than it's ever been. Everyone's on the same team, on the same page, working under the same, mantra. Like everyone is on board. It's a big ship with a leader and a lot of people that are willing to fight the battles for that leader. Gunther would probably be different. Austin Theory would be different. There's only certain characters that we know would stick. And that would be like Seth Rollins would be great under Vince or Triple H. It doesn't matter. You could see it. Roman Reigns would be great. CM Punk, if he would have cared to work with Vince again, he would have still been great. There's just so many different people that would have thrived regardless. Braun Breaker would have thrived regardless. Like, there's certain characters that would, but there's a lot of other characters that wouldn't have had a chance. So, like, you got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. You're not understanding though. I'm talking from a booking standpoint. Yeah, you're having a whole nother conversation. I'm not talking about none of that stuff because that's all perception onto what you like and don't like. I'm talking about where the business is right now. $150 video games, $50 shirts. Rodrigo, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I'm talking about pushing and pushing and pushing the live events, the tickets the way they are. Ridiculous. Nosebleeds are ridiculous. Front row seats are ridiculous. The special pass bullshit pack to meet a wrestler, and it's like $30,000 to go have a dinner and take a picture and all this other shit, and fan access. Now they're calling it WWE World. That WWE World is such a scam, bro. Oh my God. You got to pay an arm and a leg to meet each wrestler, have them sign particular items and shit. Like, it's crazy. There's so much that we could be here all night, and I'm not going to be here all night talking about this, but I did want to bring this up before ending the stream because I've been looking around and it's one thing after another. This is why you support AEW, Lex. I support AEW because they are still, at the end of the day, true to the fans and what they're trying to provide for the fans. And that is just pure value at a reasonable market. And they still struggle to sell out all their shows despite being cheap. Now, exactly, bro. We have Netflix, we have ESPN, we have Peacock, we have all these things scattered. You know, Vince almost signed with ESPN. Yeah, but at least ESPN would have had most of their content or all of their content. The way things are scattered around, that's it. It could have still happened under Vince. You're right. Raw's 3 hours long, have 6-7 matches. It gives new talent a chance. You're right. You're right. That's why I said the talent now is happy with the way things are. I'm not arguing about the structure of some shows are 3 hours, some shows are 2 hours. I'm okay with that. I'm literally just talking about everything else that affects us as a fan. That's all I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I like Triple H and his reasoning for certain things. Do I like that he overbooks and sometimes gives us the same match and runs it back week after week? No. I would love for Paul Heyman to run WWE, but it would also be different. Paul Heyman is a crazy ass dude. I don't know if I would love it, but I would like to see it. Guys, Vince had Paul Heyman running like Raw, and he had Paul Heyman running SmackDown, and he had Eric Bischoff running Raw. Like, there was a time that he actually had them booking and doing stuff. Vince was still the head honcho for sure, but he had other people running shows. He tried different things at different times. So while he's not perfect and he had his fair share of issue, I think the biggest issue overall was just that he overstayed his welcome and he was getting out of touch. 4 matches in 3 hours is hell. That depends how the the backstage segments are. So yeah, guys, just a little fun talk here as we get ready for Elimination Chamber. I love y'all, man. We're about to get to the 3-hour mark. I'm tired. I'm sure you guys are. Get some rest. We're going to be getting so much content tomorrow in the morning, I'm sure, from all the favorite creators that you guys already know and follow. I'm going to be watching Just Brian's video. I'm going to be watching Assemble and Pro Wrestling Shoot. Those are the 3 guys I'm going to be covering in terms of like content that I'll watch. Those are the ones that I follow. I'm not saying that there's no other creators out there. There's a bunch that are awesome. You guys already know who they are. There's no need for me to go down the list. But yeah, Monday. I mean, later today. It's 3 in the morning. So yes, you could say technically later today, but I still got to go to sleep. I still got things to do. And then I'll be watching all that stuff. I'll be doing a video, sharing my opinion, and then I'll be doing a live stream as well. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a live stream, and depending on how the news drops, I think I'm going to literally do a live stream just about every day. It just won't be 2-3 hours long every time. I'll probably do like maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then go over everything in real time like we did tonight and react together. But I just want you guys to realize Elimination Chamber, I'm really excited for that. Let's watch it together and have some fun, all right? Good night. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Let's put the outro. Let's put the Lex Hendry outro. Where's it at? Here it is. Here it is. I like this Lex Hendry song. I hope you guys enjoy it. And guess what? We are bringing the dog back. Oh yeah, we're getting the glazed donuts ready. We're gonna be eating donuts on launch. Let's go.
Shining so bright, palm trees sway when the story unfolds. The echoes of triumphant breezes bold. Lex paints the skies with an unstoppable might. Every stage becomes their light. In the heart of the sea where champions reside, Lex Hendry reigns on the decimal tide. Strength in the name, courage in the voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lex Hendry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. And the heart of the sea where champions reside. Lex Hendry reigns an unstoppable tide. Strength in the name, courage in their voice. The island roars, it's made its choice. Lex Hendry, the world turns to see. The power and grace of destiny's free. With the sun at their back and the stars in their flight, the island's champion shining so bright. On the shores of glory, they